Let's go. Let's go, kiddo. Bring it on. What's going on?
Everything. I have I have listened to you daily for weeks, months. I don't know how long. And it's funnily enough, my character sitting here has been quite nervous, and now you're speaking. It's like I know you. um, I mean, in very short,
Yeah,
um, I have I have been searching for all my life, literally, sort of from when I was a teenager to now.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like I finally realized that I'm not I am not the Rosie, I'm not the me. And everything that you speak about, and I'm going, yeah, get that, yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's that something that doesn't feel right. And it's like, do I really know this? Or do I just think I know this?
Fair enough. That's a good question. Okay. So tell me, let's just have a quick look, yeah? Tell me what the me is.
The me is a character,
Yeah,
thoughts. So
yeah, yeah.
that's all the me is. It's just
Okay.
thoughts,
And good. And in the absence of those thoughts, what remains?
pure awareness.
And are you conscious and aware right now?
I am.
There you are. The only problem that you've got going on at the moment, that was short, that was quick. Okay, that's good. The only problem you have going on at the moment, and I think it was similar to what I experienced, is you still feel like it's rosy here.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And I get that 100%, right? Because I got involved. I started getting involved in non-duality, and prior to non-duality, I was seeking all sorts of other spiritual stuff. But it was 1985 that I sort of first got introduced to non-duality. So it's been a long time for me. I'm 65, right? So that's a
Well,
decent stretch.
Terry, we're the same age,
There you go.
and since I was 15. So
Okay, okay, okay. So, okay. See, this is really at this point, at this juncture where you are, yeah, it's really simple. Now, it might be so simple that you miss it, but let's just give it a try, all right? So, this consciousness, this awareness, this presence, this beingness, let's call it this life energy, yeah? What the hell? Why not? Gets given plenty of other labels. We might as well throw that one in there. That life force, yeah? That is real,
yes,
yeah? And your whole life, mind, yeah, has been saying this that is real is rosy,
yes,
right? And what that does, yeah, because this is real, yeah, and then mind hijacks this and names it rosy, yeah, that because this is real, what you're kind of left with after you've done the inquiring that you've done, which is fabulous, by the way, once you've done that, what you're left with is this presence awareness, this beingness, yeah. And this because this presence awareness and this beingness is real, yeah, it makes the character seem real.
yes.
Right. Because there's been two things happening your whole life, yeah. This presence and awareness has always been here.
Mm,
Okay. But it's been the mind that's been saying, yes, I acknowledge that there's this presence awareness that's here, and it's me, Rosie, that's present and aware. Do you understand? Yeah. So
yeah,
mind hijacks this presence awareness. Started around the age of two,
yeah,
when we first started to learn language. Yeah? So that's what's happening. What's happening for you is you've come to a very clear Because it's clear, it's obvious, right? You've come to a clear understanding. You're not the mind, right? Good. What's left that you're not?
Awareness,
No,
conscious.
that
No,
you're not. You're not the mind.
I'm not the mind and I'm not the thoughts.
What else? Ah, good. We found it. We found it, which is great. It's really good, you know. See if you can find it. What else are you not?
I'm not the body.
Hello. Yet this presence awareness feels like it's extraordinarily attached to this body, does it not?
Does.
Like this feels like it. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So if me is this presence awareness, yeah, me is also going to be identifying with the body.
Yes.
It just is. Yeah. It's just because it's been going on for so long. Yeah. So the understanding is coming to see that you're not the body mind.
Yes.
You're not the body mind. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, okay, good. How the hell do we do that? Because because I got to a point where I kept asking myself, if you watched enough of my videos, you would have heard me say this, but I got to a point where I was, saying to myself, how is it I can have such a profound understanding of this teaching and yet still bloody feels like Terrence is here.
Yeah.
Still feels like me is here. Now, what the hell do I do with that when, at least intellectually or conceptually, I understand there's no actual me character here?
Yes.
So I knew that, yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
but it still feels like me is here, yeah,
Yeah.
and it was really simple, Rosie. One day I made that statement. I just heard myself use the word feels,
Yes.
yeah. Now, can the character feel?
No.
Good. Then what's this?
Mm.
That's what you're left with. Do you understand? It's this simple. Please, it's absolutely no more complicated than what we just hit on just then. Okay. So you've been on a path for a long time, as I was, yeah, coming to understand what you're not.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Eventually, what happens? You do a full circle.
Yes.
Yeah. You kind of go around, you kind of, which is what I did. I go, how is it I can have such a great understanding and yet I'm here. Me's here. Like it's like I did a full circle, yeah, and I came back to here again. So up until then, what you've been doing is coming to understand what you're not, okay,
Yeah.
which you have to do. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you
Yeah.
come full circle and you go, okay, yeah, but all right, now what? Because like here I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So up until then, you have not been inquiring into that you are. You've been inquiring into that you're not.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah. Okay. Now, when that fully dawns on you, you're not the body mind.
Yes.
You're not either of those two things. What you get left with is just this pure sense of being present and aware. Now,
Yeah.
good. Now, that's where the inquiry is. But here's the thing, yeah, and this is going to sound a bit, yeah, you don't do that inquiry with the mind.
Okay.
Okay, right? Because you know where that's going to lead you.
Absolutely.
Right. So, okay, good. So, you know, the inquiry into just this is not done with the mind.
No.
Good. How are we going to do it then?
Well, I've
'Cause-
been just sitting, being.
Good. and,
and, and.
and,
The
and.
mind will come in, of course.
Who cares?
Uh,
And, yeah, and. Let me ask you, yeah, why are you sitting? Why are you just sitting? Why? It's okay. This is good. This is really cool. Why?
I mean, what comes was waiting. And I instantly think waiting, but I don't need to wait because here,
Good. So flick that off. Flick that thought away. What else? Good. Why are you sitting here? Why are you now sitting here? Is there a reason?
no,
Good. Do you need a reason?
no.
Good.
I
Good. Okay. What are you waiting for?
don't know.
Try
Something,
this. Try this. Try this. Yeah. Nothing.
nothing,
Hmm.
nothing,
What would be waiting or expecting something?
no thing.
Yeah, but what would be?
Well,
Wait.
the Rosie would be, yeah, yes,
See, which would keep Rosie there waiting for something or expecting something to happen, correct?
yes,
Good. Can you see that? Yeah.
clearly,
Yeah. So let go. You've seen that. Good. Now let go. Let go. Let go. See, here's the thing, yeah?
yeah.
It's really cool where you are. Okay. Here's the thing. When you arrive just here, now this is going to be very difficult for me to articulate
Mhm.
without it sounding like, well, I have to use dualistic language. Okay.
Sure.
Good. So forgive me. Yeah. But when you eventually arrive here, now the trick, this is where it sounds dualistic. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Now the trick is, can you just sit here with this and want for absolutely nothing and expect nothing? This is it. And just simply stay with just this. The mind might flick up a few thoughts. Doesn't matter. The thoughts aren't important. What is important is this presence, this consciousness, this awareness, whatever name we want to give it, this life force, this energy, this beingness. We can give it all sorts of different names. Do you understand? Yeah? Okay. But you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do.
You
Yes.
do. Good. Good. So the trick is, because you understand there's nothing to get, right?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Good. Well, if there's nothing to get, then just sit and be still.
Yeah.
And what I'm asking you to do, I know it sounds strange, but what I'm asking you to do is inquire into just this from direct experience, as opposed to using the mind to inquire into it.
Yes.
Now, what's that going to be like? Direct experience. Is this going to be direct?
Yeah.
Wow, that is. Just be still, Rosie.
Yes.
Just be still. Yeah. You don't need anything. You don't need anything. You don't have to wait for anything. Any waiting is going to be an expectation. And if
Yes.
there's an expectation there, Rosie's back.
Yes.
You with me?
Yes.
So the real courage when you get to this point is how much can you truly let go
Hmm.
and just simply be. Now, notice, yeah, I'm not saying let go and simply be and stay there forever.
No.
I didn't say that, right? Okay. So there's going to be times where you're going to have the space and the time to just because you're not being distracted. You haven't got anybody around you. You don't have to do anything. Yeah. So you can just like, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not asking you to do that whilst you're in a conversation with your kids or a conversation with your best friend or I'm not asking you to do that then. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I am asking you to do is any and every single opportunity you get, just keep coming back to just this. And that's all.
And that's so I'm that close.
Yep. Well, you're already there.
Yes, of course.
You're
It
already,
didn't feel like that I was there,
I
but
know.
everything that you say is I'm going inside. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I have had space, uh, and it is a case of, but it's like, should I be sitting doing nothing, or but as soon as you start interacting with the world, then
Duality's back.
it is.
Now, all I'm trying to get you to do, yeah, is discover non-dual.
Yes.
And you're already on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the trick is you just let go of the dual
Yes.
any chance you get. Let go of the dual, just let go of the mind. I don't mean try and stop the mind from thinking, right? It can still flick up, but don't have any interest in it. Your interest is this.
Yes.
If you like, yeah, the very, very last question you could ever ask, the very last question you could ever ask is, Jesus, what's this? With it and not expect an answer. It's just a jaw-dropping, holy shit. Because, if you're genuinely asking, what's this? Really genuinely asking, what's this? You already know at that point it's not rosy. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking genuinely, what's this?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get you here, which is incredible because you're already here.
Yes.
Yeah, you're already here. It'll only be the mind that will possibly flip in and say, no, I'm not. Oh, I'm not here again. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, I'm all busy. And oh, what have I done? Oh, no. Blah, blah, blah. Can you just let it go? Let it go. Your interest at this point now that you've arrived here, your interest is only this.
Got it.
And know that anything other than just this is only going to be a thought.
Yes.
Who cares? Like, seriously, you've got this far. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You've got this far. Yeah? You're a 15th away from it. I shouldn't even say that because it's here. It's already, yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to rest in it. Yeah. Just because you are this stillness, but it's alive, Rosie.
It is. Yeah.
It's alive. It's just rest there. Rest there. Let go. Rest. Let go. Rest. Let go. Rest.
Thank you, Terry.
It's that simple. Yeah. And wonderful. You're on it. You're on it. Yeah.
Great.
Now, um, I remember when I was with my teacher, when I eventually landed on it, yeah, what do I do now? It was like, I was kind of asked my teacher, like, what do I? Have write it out. He said a wonderful thing, and I understood it. Later, I understood it. Yeah?
Okay.
He said a wonderful thing, and all he said to me was, "Stay close." And he was referring to himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, spend as much time here with me as you possibly can, because this that I am is that you are.
Yes. I
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. And if those two can meet, yeah, it's like they both light up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So see how you go. Just so happy for you. Just see how you go. Yeah. Just see how you go. Um, there's nothing left to do. Just rest. Yeah. And know that anything else will just be the mind throwing up an imaginary situation, event, opinion, or whatever. That's all. That's all. Because right here, you're fine.
Yes.
What's wrong? Look around. Like, what's going on? Nothing. Okay. It's a really interesting exercise that, like 99% of the time throughout the course of the day, you can just, I'm not saying you have to do this now, but it's interesting. Like you can stop and pause and go, hang on, what's wrong? And you literally just have to look around because if anything was going to be wrong, it would be the body that would be experiencing it.
Yes.
What else would be experiencing wrongness? Like
Yes.
really? Yeah, because it's the body that's here, and this is where we are. We're here and present. Yeah, so just stop, pause, and go. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Oh, there's nothing happening. All's fine. Okay, and just come back again. So,
Yeah.
you might get pulled over by a police officer in your car who's a prick. You know what I mean? That'll be the 1% of the time through the day we go, ah, fuck, that wasn't so nice. You know what I mean? But it's usually always okay. Always okay. It's incredible because until we see this, yeah,
Yeah.
most of my days were spent just about every second of the day was not okay. But everything around me was fine. But I didn't see that. Didn't see it. Yeah, I was caught up in it
Yeah.
where nothing was fine. Nothing was fine. Just let go, let go, let go, let go. Oh, holy shit, what's this? It just makes you smile. Yeah. See how you go.
Okay.
Um,
Thank
you
you.
can you can always reach out, send me an email if you want to catch up. Just let me know. Um, huh, yeah, it's not very often that this
Thank,
happens. It's not very often that this happens, so it's wonderful. Yeah, and
thank
yet
you.
and yet green fingernails look great.
Bless you, Terry.
Bless you, Rosie.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.